Welcome back to the second channel, and today we are starting something a little bit different. We are going to put a pause on the Youth Academy for now. We might come back to that at a later date, but for now, we are doing something I've been wanting to do, and I'm switching it up as well. Instead of doing the Super League with all 92 of the best teams in European football, really in world football, we are going to go ahead and put the best 2019, subjectively the best 29 teams here in the MLS. That way we have a playoff system come the end of the year, and we can figure out who the best team is. Now, obviously, if you don't know about the MLS, it is split into two conferences. We have the Eastern Conference, and then we have the Western Conference. The Western Conference is pretty much the western side of the field. Obviously, Eastern is the east side of the field of the country. We split them up. We separate them. Bada bing, bada boom. We got conferences here. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. We are here controlling Inter Miami. We are controlling Inter Miami. You can't have a Super League without Lionel Messi. You can't have a Super League without Cristiano Ronaldo. So you'll see Al Nassr in here as well. So quickly going through the Eastern Conference, we have AS Monaco, Ajax, Arsenal, Aston Villa, Bayern Munich, Borussia Dortmund, Chelsea, Feyenoord, Inter Miami, Liverpool, Manchester City, Manchester United, Newcastle United, PSG, and then Tottenham. Now, as far as this goes, obviously on the conference basis, I could have tried and divide this up perfectly or as best as I could to make it Eastern and Western, kind of like it is in real life with the European sides. But I just kind of replaced them, and the team that I replaced them with, that's how they decided their conference on the game. It's not random at all. It isn't random. It's just like Man City probably replaced, let's say, New York. They replaced New York, so that's pretty much how that goes. And then in the Western Conference, we have Al Nassr, Atalanta, we have Atletico Madrid, Bayer Leverkusen, we have Benfica, Barcelona, FC Porto, Inter Milan, Juventus, AC Milan, Napoli, RB Leipzig, Real Madrid, and Roma FC. So this one is a lot easier than this one. This is a very stacked conference on this side. This one's a lot easier. Now, as far as the playoff goes, it's the top 7 that gets into the playoff with the conference winners, aka the conference winners, the first spot for each conference. They get a bye into the second round. And now in real life it is a best of 3 at the moment, but on the game I don't think it's a best of 3. I think it's just the one and done. So yeah, we'll figure out who the best team is. This is obviously our team. We're really not going to make any signings. The other teams probably will make signings, and the other teams thinking about it because I didn't start this properly are also still in the Champions League. Maybe they'll be in the champion. No, actually, maybe they won't be in the Champions League, actually, because we're starting all the way in February. So they probably aren't in the Champions League actually thinking about it at all. So yeah, we are just going to go straight into it. The first game of the season is against Newcastle. This is Newcastle starting 11 here. We have Pope in net, Trippier, Botman, Byrne, Target, Bruno Gomes, Jolington, Longstaff, Almiron, Wilson, and Gordon. Our starting 11. We have Robert Taylor, Luis Suarez, who's already gone down a rating. We have Lionel Messi on the right-hand side. We have Ruiz, Busquets, and Gressel in the midfield trio with Jordi Alba, who's also going down a rating. We have Freyer, we have Alvarez, we have Vegna, and we obviously have Calendar in net. We are playing at the Miami home ground, obviously not in the game. Not for too long. I have a feeling it might be in the game sooner rather than later, especially with Lionel Messi making moves out there. Let's get into it. And here we go. Now, I did do a test simulation of the season here. And Inter Miami, they finished dead last in this conference. So we obviously have our works cut out. That's actually why I chose them. I was going to choose a worst team out of all 29 teams, and it actually ended up being Inter Miami. So that's actually half surprising, to be completely honest. So we are going to jump in here with the team and try and see if we can make them the Super League champions. And it's going to be Almiron on said corner. Now, we're not a very tall team. We do have a couple players, as Jolington had to go over the bar. But corners is going to be kind of some tiki-taka type work. It's Suarez. It's over the top, trying to dink it for Messi. But obviously, Sven Botman, being as tall as he is, he's always going to read every pass like that. We go halftime. No. The only time they can make transfers before said season, as Lionel Messi now. And of course it had to be him. He opens the scoring against the run of play. But Lionel Messi has the lead for Inter Miami. Still Matt Target now. Joelington into Almiron, and Almiron is still Almiron. He's now in space, and Almiron with the shot, counter with the save. It's going to fall for Bruno Guimaraes. Into Trippier now. Trippier into Wilson, and there's the equalizer. 1-1. Honestly, deserved equalizer. Probably maybe deserved lead if they would have taken it, and possibly deserved win that they should have, but they might not get. There's still enough time for them to win it, and there's still enough time for us to win it, but we are going to go ahead and go level here with less than 5 minutes left. It's Messi. It's Campagna. It's Lionel Messi. And that's why you force it down him. Lionel Messi, the magic man, the magic midget, gets the job done, and Inter Miami are going to walk out with all 3 points in the first game of the season. Look at this touch. It's a risky shot from taking it all the way out there, but it's a beautiful finish from Lionel Messi. I knew the keeper was going to at least be able to get it over him. And we are going to go ahead and pick up all 3 points. Definitely not deserved. It's far from deserved. But we will take it. Lionel Messi brace, of course, putting his team on his back already. With it being in the MLS, we also do obviously have the U.S. Open Cup. Now, obviously, MLS teams this season have decided not to really take part of it and only send in their academy teams, unfortunately. We have a great tool in Lionel Messi and Inter Miami. We have people like all these other experienced players possibly coming in to build up the sport, but we want to keep on knocking it down by doing this ridiculous decisions of not playing the full teams for the U.S. Open Cup because it's too much game fixtures. It's really not too many game fixtures at all. We are just not. We kind of condense it. We don't spread it out a lot. We spread out the league, but we don't spread out the U.S. Open Cup. We obviously have the MLS League Cup now as well. So there's just it's all about money. It's nothing about the passion for the game. So yeah, we are in the Open Cup though. We are in round 2. They obviously begin in round 2 on the game. There is only 24 teams, 24 teams here, so we are missing a couple, actually 22 teams here. We're only missing a couple teams. I don't know if they come in round 3. I forgot how this works, to be honest. I forgot if they have some buys here, but yeah, we have Aston Villa. That won't be till later though. I say later. Yeah, that won't be until later. That won't be down the line. And with this being only a 1 season kind of thing, we are going to play every single game. So we will play every single game. We do play teams multiple times. Obviously, like in the system, we do play Al Nassr and obviously Cristiano Ronaldo. So we'll at least get Messi versus Ronaldo at some point down the line. Do we play them twice is a question. No, we do not. We only play them once this entire time. Next game up, though, is against the Invincibles, Bayer Leverkusen. Let's go and hop into that game. And here we go. We have the Bayer Leverkusen. That might be the worst joke, but also best joke ever. It's the worst when you say it out loud. It's the best when you tweet it, to be honest. Even though it is heavily overused, heavily overtyped, heavily overtweeted now. But yeah, we are taking on Bayer Leverkusen. I don't know how they did in the first game. I don't know if they actually played that first game. There's a chance they didn't play the first game. And I didn't show you the starting 11. The only changes that we didn't make is Cremonesi starting in that center midfield for Russell or Gressel, whatever. Yeah, Gressel. And then also Farias starting instead of Robert Taylor. Robert Taylor was very tired, or very quiet last game, I should say. Farias is obviously actionable as he nearly finds Luis Suarez's header. Just a little too powerful there. Suarez now. Can Lionel Messi make that run? Lionel Messi is on a brace from last game. He's on fire to start the season. He's going to find Luis Suarez. Cremonesi will find Farias. And is he onside? He is onside. And Inter Miami have the lead here. It's 1-0. So if you want to go watch that, go ahead and go to the main channel. It's just Forbes Gaming. Just look up Forbes Gaming. You'll find it. 4K subs. Jordi Alba crossed in. Lionel Messi. Oh, if he doesn't head that, actually, that almost nearly worked out. Wow. The Lionel Messi header nearly worked out. I was really hoping he volleyed that, to be completely honest, but he didn't. And Tellez now is in behind. We try to take him out, but the advantage is played on. That's a great ball into Hojbjerg. And Hojbjerg now. Hojbjerg into Boniface. It's 1-1. And Bayer Leverkusen are waking up. That's a dangerous sign. You don't want them. You definitely don't want them waking up at all. Still Lionel Messi into Farias. Now into Ruiz. Cremonesi. Luis Suarez, Cremonese, Ruiz, I should say, Little Messi! He does it again. The magician man is on fire. You can't stop him. It's 2 for Miami. And we are going to take the lead going to halftime. VS into Lionel Messi. He will turn off his defenders. Lionel Messi now. What pace do you have as an old man? Lionel Messi against Tapsoba. Lionel Messi against Cavor. And Lionel Messi with another brace. It's 3-1 for Miami. How did this team finish dead last? How did this team finish dead last is the real question. We are going to go ahead and do something risky. We are risking it for the biscuit. Oh, my Lord. We're not risking anything at all. Lionel Messi with 4 goals into... no, actually not 4. It's 3 goals. 3 goals. Lionel Messi hat-trick as we win 5-1 against Bayer Leverkusen. Now I gotta switch this to Legendary. It'll be a lot harder. It makes 0 sense why that's true, but it is true. It makes no sense. Next game up, it's Inter Miami versus Atletico Madrid. This is their starting 11. They lost their first game. They haven't played since. This is their second game. They have Molina, a back 5 with Witzel, Savage, Paulista, Riquelme. They have a midfield trio of Llorente, Cook, and Saul. And then Morata and Correa on the striker roles. On the bench, they have Oblak, which I'm not sure why he's not starting. I might have to just do this, to be honest. Griezmann, Jimenez, Memphis, Reynaldo, Lamar. If we get into the playoffs and they're still playing players like Moldovan in the goalkeeper, I'm going to have no choice but to do the lineups myself, which is unfortunate. And here we go. This is our starting 11. We're going to go back to it. Robert Taylor, Suarez, Lionel Messi, Ruiz, Busquets, Gressel, Alba, Calendar. It's the same exact starting 11 in here in Miami. Can Inter Miami, can Luis Suarez, Lionel Messi, Jordi Alba, and Sergio Busquets do what they've been doing at Atletico Madrid for years and terrorizing that defensive line? Riquelme now. Correa, shot blocked, but it'll fall for Saul. His shot is blocked, but we'll take him out. And it's going to be a penalty here for Atletico Madrid. 18 minutes in. It's Morata on the penalty. He's going right. The keeper goes right. He saves, but the rebound's going to fall nicely for Morata. And it's 1-0 for Atletico Madrid. Correa, Morata, Calendar with the save, and Cello with the half clearance. It's going to fall nicely for Correa. Now Saul. Sergio Busquets should win that ball back, in his clearance will find Coke. Now Saul into Correa. Correa into Alvaro Morata. Alvaro Morata turns, shot straight at the keeper. Into Correa. Correa now still on the ball. Into Morata. And now into Molina. Molina to Correa. Back to Molina. Trying to double the lead right before the break. And that's exactly what they do. We go halftime 2-0 down here to Atletico Madrid. Marcus Llorente into Correa. Correa, that's another penalty for Atletico Madrid. It's Sergio Busquets on the yellow. And it's an absolute disaster clash here for Inter Miami. Morata, he's going left this time. Morata saved by Calendar. Cremonese just heads it straight back to Morata. And it's 3-0. Cremonese, what was this? What was this clearance? Lionel Messi here now, just for a consolation goal. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi, surely that's a pen. Thank the Lord. They didn't give a penalty there. That's actually kind of insane. Lionel Messi might get a consolation goal here. He should get a consolation goal here. I mean, and his scoring streak will at least stay alive for now. Unless he can't score this. Lionel Messi. Oh, he actually can't save it. Wow. His scoring streak isn't alive. Jordi Alba, short to Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi now, his shot's blocked, and that is game over. A 3-0 embarrassing loss here at home against Atletico Madrid. And I told y'all Legendary is harder than Ultimate. I wonder if I play that game on Ultimate, if I win that game. I probably do, to be completely honest. It's such an insane saying. It's just how it goes. And after 3 games, we have Man United technically leading the pack there. Newcastle is in first, but they do have that 4 games in which they are still on the same points with Man United. So Man United are leading the pack in the Eastern Conference. As far as the Western Conference, leading the pack is RB Leipzig, the team I nearly almost didn't put in. RB Leipzig top of the table. Barcelona is in 5th. Cristiano Ronaldo and Al Nassr are in that final playoffs position. At least for now, Roma are still behind them. We have Real Madrid who are struggling after actually they're not struggling at all. They have a win and a draw. We have Napoli who is struggling. They have lost their first 3 games. They have scored 2 goals, conceded 9. They are off to a rough start. Who's off to a rough start here over here? Feyenoord is off to a rough start. I kind of expected that, but we put them in there just because they are the Dutch champions for this season. And then Chelsea is also struggling with 3 losses in their first 3 games of the season. Borussia Dortmund have yet to pick up a win. Arsenal have 1 win. Aston Villa have 1 win. PSG have 1 win. They have lost twice. When we come back, we will have more action. We'll probably get through this entire month. The rest of this month, we'll probably play all 4 games here and just get through the rest of this month here. Because Atalanta should be half decent. Tottenham should be half easy. Inter Milan and AC Milan should both be hard as well. And the next episode, we'll have the U.S. Open Cup action. Plus, big games against Real Madrid and Manchester City. When do we play Barcelona? We play Barcelona all the way in July. So that's going to be interesting. I will see y'all there, though. Go ahead and leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of this series. Again, this one will go alongside the player career mode every other day. Peace out.